It's Tuesday, June the 4th. Here's what we're working on for you tonight.
We don't like to get them over 40 hours now, so we don't have to go time and a half.
Cherry season is upon us. Tonight, we're getting a first-hand look at the crop and how a new state law is impacting cherry orchard growers in Washington. Also,
I'm Emily Goodell. Unions representing Yakima School District employees rallying against staffing cuts, saying they're not done fighting. Tonight at 6.
plus,
I'm Monique Ledesma. In Pasco, we're looking into the plan for upgrades at the Hapo Center.
and let the warm-up begin. Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert weather forecast right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Well, good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner.
And I'm Austin Reed.
And a brutal heat wave is baking parts of the United States today. It's not even officially summer yet. The reason? A heat dome in the Southwest.
So forecasters say more states will be seeing these temperatures spike in the coming days, including right here in Washington and Oregon. So first at 6, reporter Amy Kiley says you're gonna feel the heat not just on you, but in your wallet.
A heat dome is scorching parts of the U.S. Today, millions of people in the Southwest are under heat advisories. Forecasters say it could get dangerously hot in states farther north and east later in the week. Some areas could set new records.
Heat can affect pretty much any body system, unfortunately, if it's left unchecked.
The National Weather Service says extreme heat is the #1 cause of weather-related deaths.
We worry most about heat stroke, especially when there are heat waves.
Higher temperatures also mean higher air conditioning costs. A new report predicts a sweltering summer will force Americans to pay about a third more for energy this June through September than in 2019. That's a total of about $200 more on average. And the current heat dome is spiking bills before summer even starts.
Anything could happen this year.
The heat is also increasing the risk of wildfires. Parts of California are already dealing with a brutal start to the fire season.
If people are looking for a sign that it's time to get prepared for peak fire activity, this is the sign.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Now, as the temperature rises, so does the risk of heat-related illnesses. Certain medications can make you even more vulnerable when it's hot outside. Some medications can cause problems with your body's ability to sweat, which is your body's way of trying to cool down. They can also make us more heat intolerant. Health officials say everyone can protect against extreme heat by wearing loose-fitting clothing, keeping your house cool by covering the windows, avoiding strenuous activities outdoors in high heat, and of course, staying hydrated. So when will that heat dome reach us here in the Pacific Northwest?
Our Stacey Lee joining us from our First Alert Forecast Center. Hi, Stacey.
Hi, guys. That heat dome is on the way now. It's been building in Mexico for the last couple of days, breaking records there. Now from Tempe, Arizona, all the way to Redding, California, and it's going to move up to our area. You'll start feeling that effect Wednesday, a little bit Wednesday, but more so on Thursday as that heat dome will move on up. Look at our temperatures. We rise to the 80s tomorrow, upper 80s on Thursday. That's when you're going to start feeling it, and check it out by Saturday. We're going to top out at 97. We could see temperatures even climb into 100. There's about 10 to 20% chance of that happening. Bigger story tonight are the gusty winds. When are they going to stop? We're tired of them. It is blowing outside tonight, and it continues through this evening. The good news is those will start receding late tonight. Great picture on our Atanum Ridge Tower cam. You see it bouncing around Yakima. A little bit lighter winds there, 9 miles per hour up on the hill, though. A little breezy and 72 degrees. So gusty winds will be decreasing, clearing skies overnight. Those temperatures running a good 10 to 15 degrees above the average. Get ready for a hot, dry weekend. I'll get into all the details coming up in your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. We have a crime alert for you tonight. The West Richland Police Department teamed up with other local agencies to arrest a man on several charges, including luring. The arrest happened on the 5,000 block of Blue Heron Boulevard around 8:30 this morning. Police say the man was wanted in connection to a luring case, and he was arrested at the home. Police say the man was taken to the Benton County Jail, where he uses an electronic wheelchair. The city's maintenance division helped make sure the wheelchair could get to the jail so the man could stay mobile. And take a look at this. The Kennewick Police Department says an 18-year-old has been arrested after this crash at Kamiakin High School. Authorities say the teen took the car without permission, lost control while on Edison Street and crashed through the school's fence. Police say the teen then left the scene but was found a short time later. He was arrested on suspicion of DUI, hit and run, auto theft, and destruction of property. The teen was hurt in the crash and was taken to the hospital. He was later released to the jail. And now to a follow-up to a story we first brought you on Memorial Day. The Washington State Patrol says a man they believe is involved in a hit and run has been arrested. They say Tyler Harris was driving a stolen car out of Mattawa on Memorial Day around 4 a.m. when he crashed into a semi on Clearwater Avenue and US 395 in Kennewick. Now, investigators say Harris ran from the scene, leaving his passengers with serious injuries. State Patrol Trooper Chris Thorson says Harris was arrested last Saturday after he was caught shoplifting at a Kennewick department store. The Yakima School District announced back in March that they were cutting more than 100 positions, including counselors, paraeducators, and teachers, in response to a $20 million budget shortfall that stems from decreased enrollment.
YSD officials tonight say they have been able to offer most employees another job within the district. But tonight, Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke exclusively with union leaders who say there's more to the story.
On May 20th, Yakima School Board President Norm Walker made a big announcement.
Thanks to our effective recall process, every RIFT certified member has now been offered a position for next year.
But Yakima Education Association President-elect Francis Guerrero says the offers on the table weren't close to their original jobs.
They offered an English teacher a special education position. They offered a history teacher a music position. Like completely out of endorsement.
The district says they're following the process the union agreed to in its collective bargaining agreement, which gives RIFT employees first pick on new job openings up to 3 times, and that the 15 certified staff who remain without a contract are waiting on new positions to open up.
We are not done. We are not done.
Yakima Professional Technical Association representatives say they still have 16 members who don't have jobs, and the loss of their positions isn't just affecting staff.
What is most impacted is our family support specialists, which work with the littles, which, early learning, and they have cut 2 out of the 3 supports there, and we're not going to have the necessary help to enroll students that are monolingual in Spanish.
The district says those classified staff members are still only at the beginning of the process, and the district will address questions about services after restructuring is complete. But overall, the unions, united, say they want more accountability.
What do we want? Accountability! When do we want it? Now!
Ideally, they would have foreseen that, since everyone could see enrollment was dropping for several years, and they would not have been over hiring and then having to fire those people.
The district says it has made cuts, including 2 assistant superintendents, but Guerrero says more is needed.
If you've cut as many people as you have, then you don't need as many people to manage them.
The district says they'll continue to follow the collective bargaining agreements to the letter, while union representatives say they're not giving up.
Educators, united! We'll never be divided!
In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Emily. The Yakima School Board canceled tonight's meeting due to a lack of a quorum, so their next meeting will be on Monday, June the 24th. Alyssa.
Well, while the school year is coming to an end, the Pasco School District is making sure that kids won't be going hungry. The Summer Food Service Program is offering free meals to children 18 or younger. Children and teens will get breakfast and lunch, but they're required to eat those meals on site. The school district says with this program, they want to ensure that children have a place to eat even when they're not in school.
Are complementing the programs that we have going on at the sites. So it's an opportunity both for students that are partaking in summer programs and any neighborhood children that would like to join us for breakfast or lunch, just an opportunity to provide meals to those students.
Now, children do not need to be part of the Pasco School District in order to receive these free meals. It's open to any child. Coming up after the news, we'll have a list of the sites where you can receive those meals over on our website. And while the heat is on the way, today it's more about the wind.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Stacey has your first alert forecast up next. When we'll finally see those gusts settle down.
I'm ready to hear from her.
We're going to hear about it.
But first, it is cherry harvest time in Washington. If you think it's a little early, you would be right. We'll tell you why and how harvesters are dealing with a new law in Washington state with workers. Stay with us.
So what do you think about these? We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
From real quality that starts in our factory to real performance in your backyard, Steel tools are as tough and dependable as the people who use them. This Father's Day, give him the gift that's built for Dad. Right now, save $50 on select AK System battery tool sets. Real Steel.
Will went all in for wellness. Patty painted the town red. What would you do with extra cash? The Department of Revenue returns missing money to Washingtonians every day. Easily find and claim yours at claimyourcash.org.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, packed full of hot buys to kick off your summer. Save $18 on a Flame King 20-pound propane tank. Get an Igloo 62-quart cooler, member price just $49.99. Save $100 on a Best Way 15-foot steel Promax pool, now just $249.99. Plus, members save $3 on Arm & Hammer liquid and powder laundry detergent. Save now with summer savings and more in our latest savings book at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
At Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, we've got you covered. We offer a variety of buildings and sheds that come with a 5-year limited warranty, free delivery, and setup. Whether you're ready to custom create your space or just need extra storage, we're here to help every step of the way. All in-stock buildings can be delivered within 7 to 10 days and custom builds in 3 to 4 weeks. So what are you waiting for? Find your perfect building or shed today with Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds in West Richland.
What's up, guys? What I'm about to show you is going to change the way you shave your head forever.
You can shave your head in 90 seconds or less with no cuts or nicks. It's 100% waterproof.
It even works in the shower.
Introducing Remington's Balder Boss. With increased flex and 5 dual-track floating head design, get over 60% more head coverage for a faster, closer shave and skin-close results.
No nicks, no scrapes. Fit in the palm of my hand, and the results were amazing.
Shave in the shower or with any foam or gel, with Japanese-grade steel blades plow through the thickest of hair. Anytime, anywhere. There's even a pop-up trimmer to complete your perfect groove. Now, you can try the Remington Balder Boss in your home for 30 days for just $14.99. Complete with a 5-year limited warranty and 100% satisfaction guarantee. You can also get our ear, nose, and brow trimmer free. Just pay separate processing and handling.
Give it a try. You won't be disappointed.
Order your Balder Boss now.
Newscasts anytime with Apple Valley Plus on Roku, Apple Fire, and smart TVs.
Welcome back. Cherry harvest season is upon us, but there are some changes this year for farmers. One is the weather, of course. The other, a law passed in Washington.
So earlier today, I visited with a local fruit farmer to see how things stand for 2024. Welcome to Ray French Orchard on Harvest Lane, fitting right in Richland.
Looks good. The cherries are large this year, good size. The sugar is almost there. We should start picking next Monday, I'm hoping, but maybe sooner. I don't know. It's hard to pick a day.
Robin French and his family, who own all of these trees and the land, told us that the cherries are blooming. But for his farm, it's a little early.
Yeah, we make our living from it. We gotta pay. We hire several people to help us. I can't do it myself. I'm getting too old.
The state of Washington is the top U.S. producer of sweet cherries. The Washington and Oregon sweet cherry industries employ 20,000 people. Speaking of workers, in January of this year, farmers are now required to pay their workers overtime when they log more than 40 hours a week. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
Is that impacting you guys?
No, not really. We can work around it. You don't have to worry about that so much. It's not like we're a big operation. You know, we have a warehouse and a packing line, so we don't have to worry about that kind of thing.
What's always a factor for small and large operations, the weather.
Hopefully the rain was a little worrisome the other day. It can split the cherries and cause mildew to get on the cherries. There's several things, I mean, when it rains.
As of now, Ray French Orchards plans to open to the public, like you heard there, on Monday of next week, but you can always track their updates on Facebook.
Well, now to a consumer alert tonight. A recall being issued on 7-ounce containers of ground black pepper from the Baraka brand name. The FDA says the spices from UBC food distributors could have potential for salmonella contamination. So the pepper was sold nationally in retail stores. Salmonella can be fatal for children and people with weak immune systems. Company officials discovered the contamination during a routine surveillance sample. Customers are advised to return the product for a full refund. And heads up for some Toyota drivers, the automaker announcing a recall. It covers roughly 100,000 Tundra pickups and about 3,500 Lexus LX 600 luxury SUVs. Toyota says the recall is to fix a problem that could cause the vehicle's engines to lose power while driving. In some vehicles, they say debris during manufacturing might have been left inside the engines. The automaker says that could lead to rough running or sometimes to an engine stalling. So this recall only applies to regular gas-powered versions of these vehicles. If you own one, you'll get a letter by the end of next month.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Now we'll take a look outside right now. Dust level sky cam at Pasco, 75 degrees. Guys are getting ready to take the field. They're back in town, so great night for baseball. Still a little windy out there. Winds will start to decrease a little bit later. Our feels like temp is 77. It's been a dicey day, a little overcast and chilly this morning, and then the sun's coming back, and we're going to see that heat wave. Wind speed wise, we are still gusty in Ellensburg, Toppenish area down into the Columbia River Gorge, into the Columbia Basin. Lighter winds along the foothills for a change, so those strong gusty winds continue in the area. Here's our future cast to see when we'll start to get a little bit of relief by 11 o'clock tonight. Looking much better in the Kittitas Valley. Still going to remain breezy here in the Columbia Basin. Winds picking up slightly in the foothills of the Blues. Tomorrow, much relief from that wind. It's going to be a beautiful morning. Get out, walk the dog, take that hike. It's going to be really nice, and those winds staying pretty light for most of the day Wednesday. Thursday also starts out pretty light, but we will see those winds picking up in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley here in the evening. But winds are going to stay pretty stable and light through the Columbia Basin and the rest of the region. Weather pattern is shifting. We've got that system that moved on out of our area through the day. That's the cloud cover. It still continues to move to the east. Ridge of high pressure, that guy's moving in. It's going to build and get very strong. It's going to allow that heat dome to come up from the southwest, and that's going to heat our area to way above the average. Right now we're sitting above the Phoenix area, Las Vegas. They're seeing record-breaking temperatures all the way up into Redding, California, and that continues to shift to the north over the next few days. Here's the impact on temperatures that you're going to see. Typically we're at 78 in Yakima. This time of year we've been below the average, but take a look at Saturday, up to 94 degrees. That's way above the average, almost 20 degrees above. In the Tri-Cities, we're typically around 80 degrees. We're going to hit 97 on Saturday. That's 17 degrees above the average, so very warm. Also Walla Walla, a little bit cooler, but still making it up into those mid-90s, cooling down slightly Sunday into Monday. Here's what the next couple of hours look like in Yakima. Nice out there, those clouds starting to go away, temperatures dropping down to 63 by 9. Tri-Cities, it's a little windy, but you could still take a bike ride or get out and go see the Dust Devils tonight, 68 degrees by 9 p.m. Let's talk about temperatures around the area tonight. So I felt like it was a little bit chilly this morning between the winds and the cloud cover. More sunshine tomorrow, still starting off a little cool in the 40s and 50s, but will quickly warm up into the 80s by the afternoon in the Columbia Basin, upper 70s in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley, as well as the foothills of the Blues. Planning your day tomorrow, this is what it looks like out the door. Not too bad. Sunshine, close to 60 in the Tri-Cities. We'll hit those 70-degree temperatures or close to by lunchtime and getting close to 80 degrees by dinner time. Quick peek at your 7-day planning forecast. Look at those temps. 98 is our possible daytime high on Saturday in the Tri-Cities. 94 in Yakima. Will slightly cool down going into next week, but those temperatures are going to remain above average probably at least till the middle of June. This is what it looks like for Walla Walla and Hermiston. Also very hot in Hermiston on Saturday. So get ready. Make sure your AC's in working order. You're going to be needing that in the coming days. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. Well, tonight we're talking student loan debt, and it's not just impacting those that are graduating now.
Yeah, older Americans shouldering their student loan debt are grappling with the payments. We're going to talk more about this right after this.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pie gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Roll into summer. Save up to $200 instantly on a wide selection of tires and wheels. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Drugs like Ozempic. So many people are using them or want to use them. If you're on these drugs, what should you eat to get the protein you need? How can they help with your heart health? And what's the best plan after hitting your goal weight? This week, GMA with the science behind it all for you.
It's the end of the school year graduation sale here at the Auto Lot, and look at this 2016 Ford Explorer Platinum Leather Loader for only $19.95. Wow, what a deal! Or how about this 2018 Honda Civic for 61,000 miles for only $19.95? It's like new. Or check out the 2020 Cherokee Laredo eSport 4x4 for only $24.95. All season ready. And Chevy lovers, how about this 2020 Malibu LS for only $19.95? Super clean. And how about this 2020 Rogue SL with only 46,000 miles loaded with premium wheels? Don't let this graduation sale pass you by. Visit us at AutoLotNW.com.
This Memorial Day, transform your kitchen into a cooking haven with Fred's Appliance.
Fred's has a stainless Frigidaire 3-piece kitchen package, the ultimate upgrade for your home.
Right now, get unbeatable savings at Fred's. Packages start at only $17.47 after mail-in rebates.
Plus, buy additional appliances and unlock even more exclusive rebates, up to $500.
Elevate your kitchen experience today with a new kitchen package from Fred's Appliance.
The savings continue at Cascade Farm and Outdoor with our latest mailer. Save $20 on an Igloo BMX 52-quart cooler, now just $89.99. All regular price Carhartt Force short sleeve pocket tees are 25% off. Plus, find all women's silver jeans at $20 off. Find our latest mailer online or pick one up in-store today at Cascade Farm and Outdoor. Northwest, homegrown, honest values.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Well, as a new crop of grads leave college, the struggles of student loan debt can take center stage. And new research finds that the struggles aren't limited to Americans in their 20s.
Yeah, so millions of older Americans have made some expensive decisions about student loans that could impede retirement plans now. Karen Kafa has some helpful insight for borrowers of all ages.
Student loan debt is typically viewed as an issue facing younger Americans, but new analysis shows a burden on some Americans over age 55 that could clash with retirement security.
It's not what you usually think, that they took out student debt for their children. It's actually for themselves.
Student loans have often been described as good debt, with borrowers taking on loans in the hopes higher education will boost income over time. But a new analysis by the Schwartz Center for Economic Policy Analysis at the New School finds more than 2.2 million Americans over age 55 carrying student loan debt. Teresa Ghilarducci is a professor of economics at the New School and specializes in retirement and older worker issues.
It's only good debt for the young, and it's only good debt if it's a low amount of debt.
Older borrowers tend to see income narrow at retirement age and are more likely to carry other debts like mortgages and car loans than younger workers. Karthik Monikam, author of the New School report, says that can lead to tough choices.
It's likely to affect their retirement ability because they have to either sort of decide between extending their working life and continue to work to repay their debt, or reduce the amount of retirement savings that they may be able to save.
Another potential consequence that could diminish retirement income, Monikam says, delinquent federal student loans can result in garnishment of Social Security benefits. In Washington, I'm Karen Kafa.
Now, 2 weeks ago, President Biden announced the cancellation of an additional $7.7 billion in student loans for 160,000 Americans. But to qualify, you have to be approved through the SAVE plan, or public student loan forgiveness for public service workers.
We have got a lot of news stories for you coming up in, 4 minutes from now, as the news at 6:30 will begin.
Yeah, one of the important ones, we're going to have a live report from the Hapo Center and talking about how 2 organizations are working to bring affordable housing to Walla Walla. We'll be right back.
Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Does your business banker pass the beer test? Easy. Coffee test? Cinch. And the cold pressed green juice test? That one was hard, but I did that too. STCU Business. Partner up.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees. Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $300 off any tablet.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Gilday, owner of Gretchen in West Park. At Gretchen, you'll find the latest in contemporary women's fashion, big city styles, small town convenience, and customer service. Gretchen in West Park. Come see us today.
Cap K-View honors another woman in business.
Get ready for an unforgettable season with the Yakima Valley Pippins baseball team. We're celebrating our 10th season, and we want you to be a part of the excitement. Join us at the Yakima County Stadium for a fun, affordable, and professional baseball experience. From single game tickets to season ticket memberships, group events, and merchandise, we have options to fit everyone's needs. This season only, we're offering special deals to celebrate our 10th season. Don't miss out on Yakima Valley Pippins baseball.
Everybody in the Tri-Cities has been to a Hubby's pizza party, right? You haven't? Acquire the Hubby's habit and book your party today. Delicious, mouth-watering food made with only the freshest ingredients. It's party time at Hubby's Pizza, a hometown favorite for nearly 45 years. Book your party today.
stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball. Better yet, see the ball with K2 Vision RLE. K2 Vision RLE. No readers, glasses, contacts, or cataracts.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here,
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome in, everybody, and we are continuing to follow the plan for new developments in Pasco at the Hapo Center.
So the first meeting for the master plan is going on right now. That's where we find Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma. And Monique, this meeting has been underway for about half an hour. What can you tell us so far?
Hi, Austin and Alyssa. Yes, I've been live here at the Hapo Center Master Plan meeting since it started at 6. Now, I just left the meeting to update you guys about the latest information in regards to the master plan that's happening right in there in that room. Now, it started off with a public comment hearing to hear from people, but no one decided to speak up or make a comment. And then after that, Hapo officials say that with the master plan, they understand that some housekeeping needs to be done in the Hapo Center. He also says that with the plan, they're looking to see how to make sports, entertainment, and events part of the Hapo Master Plan. Now, this all came about since last week when I started working on this story when I attended the commissioner meeting last Wednesday. Now, although they didn't speak about the Hapo Center during the meeting, I spoke to Mike Gonzalez, the Franklin County Administrator, and he says the county, City of Pasco, and Harris White Leisure are all teaming up to get the ball rolling on the Hapo Center master plan. But Gonzalez says when it comes to the master plan, hearing from people and what they want is crucial for moving forward. Now, this is a developing story, and as we get information about the master plan, I'll continue to update you as we get it. For now, reporting live in Pasco at the Hapo Center, Monique Ledesma for Apple Valley News Now, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Monique. Now, one thing we've been dealing with all day, we can hear it outside the studio tonight, is the winds. When will we start to see those die down?
Our Stacey Lee tracking it from our First Alert Forecast Center.
And the good news is the wind will die down. Let's talk about this. You're going to hear this word a lot. Heat dome, or these two words, heat dome. It's been building over Mexico for the last couple weeks. It's finally moving up into the U.S., eventually making its way to the Pacific Northwest. It's going to be bringing a major heat wave, some record-breaking temperatures, and very hot conditions as we move towards the weekend. 97, 98. There's a very slight chance we could hit triple digits in the Tri-Cities. We'll keep an eye on that as we get a little bit closer. Now, here's the winds. We've had that wind advisory all day long here in the area south of Toppenish through the Columbia River Gorge, but we've been feeling those gusty winds in the Columbia Basin and all through the region. Here's what our winds are looking like right now. These are not gusts. These are sustained wind speeds gusting 30 and 35 and 40 miles an hour in some places. So the good news is that will start to die down. Let's get on the sunny side. I see some sunshine out there. I see some baseball happening at our Dust Devils Stadium tonight. 75 degrees. Our feels like temp is 77. Still breezy out there, but not a bad night to go catch your Tri-City Dust Devils on the field tonight. So I'll get into more details about when we will see those winds dying down and more about that heat wave on the way coming up in my First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
All right, Stacey, we'll see you then. Thank you. Tonight, sharp criticism regarding President Biden's immigration executive action that is set to take place at midnight.
Yeah, the president signed a new executive action today that would put a daily limit on asylum requests at the border when asylum cases reach a certain level. But ABC's Melissa Dawn reports that plan enacted in order to curb the migrant crisis along the southern border with Mexico.
The new executive action on the border takes effect at midnight, effectively shutting it down.
And if the United States doesn't secure our border, there's no limit to the number of people who may try to come here.
The president's policy goes into effect when migrant apprehensions average 2,500 a day over the course of a week. The asylum process for people crossing illegally would automatically shut down. Officials say we already passed that threshold, which means the border will temporarily be shut at midnight for migrants trying to enter the United States illegally and claim asylum. The restrictions would only be lifted when apprehensions drop to 1,500 a day or less for 2 weeks. We haven't seen numbers that low in years. The president says there would be limited exceptions for unaccompanied children and victims of human trafficking.
I've come here today to do what the Republicans in Congress refuse to do. Take the necessary steps to secure our border.
Republicans in Congress had rejected a tough bipartisan border deal at the urging of Donald Trump, who wants to run on the issue.
The truth is that Joe Biden's executive order won't stop the invasion.
Some Democrats warn the new policy could backfire.
They think it's going to bring Republicans over or some independents. I don't think it does. And I think in the end, we end up hurting the very people that we're fighting for.
Once the new cap is reached, migrants would be sent back to their home countries to wait. Officials on the front lines of the border crisis say something had to be done.
No, it's not a perfect solution, but I think it's a really good start that I think we should all absolutely give a shot to and continue to try to build on it as we continue to move toward a more perfect process.
The American Civil Liberties Union says it plans to challenge Biden's action in court. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Now, officials did say the measure can be lifted when there is a daily average of fewer than 1,500 encounters across ports of entry.
Well, senior Biden administration officials are headed to the Middle East this week for talks on a possible ceasefire and a hostage release deal between Israel and Hamas. They will also address the dire situation in the Gazan city of Rafah. CIA Director Bill Burns, who has been the administration's point man on negotiations, is expected to travel to Qatar. The Qataris are acting as intermediaries in talks between Israel and Hamas. Middle East coordinator Brett McGurk is also headed back to the region. The visit comes amid a furious diplomatic push by Biden and his administration to get Hamas and Israel to accept the latest ceasefire proposal.
Well, Hunter Biden arrived at court in Wilmington, Delaware this morning for opening statements in his federal gun trial. Presentations from both the prosecution and defense were wrapped up before noon. Now, the president's son is accused of buying and possessing a firearm in 2018 while using illegal drugs, which is a violation of federal law. The 54-year-old is also accused of lying on a form that he submitted during the purchase about his drug use. He has pleaded not guilty to the 3 charges.
Other news tonight, 2 organizations are working to combat the lack of affordable homes in communities across our area. Well, Hayden Homes and First Story, they have a program. It's called To Give As You Go. First Story collaborates with builder Hayden Homes to construct or fully refurbish homes in existing Hayden communities. One of these communities is Walla Walla. The homes are then sold to individuals and families earning about 80% of area median income or below. The donations also help the innovative loan program. That's for people who want to buy.
It's really cool because I think we're really honored to support these organizations in building that strong community, because they're the ones that are providing essential services and resources to the community members of Walla Walla. Yeah, through firststory.org, they do have some opportunities on there to donate, and those dollars do get put into whatever county that they're coming from.
Over the years, the total now, $750,000. The businesses and nonprofit also work together to raise money, and it stays in the community to help fund things like the Blue Mountain Action Council, Campfire Walla Walla, and the Children's Home Society, along with others. Well, we have a tough update to give you on a story we featured only on Apple Valley News Now.
So a College Place teen who is battling a rare form of cancer has now died. 16-year-old Bryson Castillo passed away yesterday, less than a week after his family shared with us that the cancer had spread to more areas of his body. His family says Bryson was always thinking of others, and when it became clear that he wouldn't be able to go on his Make-A-Wish trip to Disneyland, he asked his mom to make sure that the funds raised would go towards his high school band. Over $24,000 has been raised in a GoFundMe for his medical treatment. His family says they'll honor his last wish as well as use that money for funeral expenses.
We are dealing with windy conditions right now, and Stacey says there is some heat on the way.
All right, so this is the perfect time to tell you about this week's Fly the Northwest, how you can beat the heat by visiting a beautiful place right here in Eastern Washington. That's next.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Dear unbreakable spirit,
When the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks.
Every new Tacoma comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider. So switch to Spectrum and get a powerful network that connects nearly 500 million devices.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with free modem, no data caps, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee when you level up to a gig. Call 1-855-735-1336 or scan to call.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming with the most reliable internet speeds. Get a powerful network that millions of customers rely on. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with 99.9% network reliability, no added taxes or hidden fees, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee. Call 1-855-735-1336.
Call now.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino where the locals play.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Navigating a real estate transaction can be overwhelming, from finding the right property to navigating the closing process. That's why a successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process, an in-house marketing team to maximize your home's exposure, transaction coordinators to ensure accuracy throughout the transaction, and a network of local industry experts. With Windermere on your side, you can have peace of mind and confidence in your real estate journey.
Well, as the heat settles in later this week, maybe you're in the mood for floating or fishing down the Spokane River.
On tonight's Fly the Northwest, we take you to Eastern Washington's largest city. Let's go.
We're starting today at Red Band Park, which is below downtown Spokane. Then we're going to float 7.5 miles of river down to the waste treatment center where we'll take the raft out. It's a real fun float. There's lots of rapids and, you know, you go under bridges and it's real cool.
Well, I'm fairly new to this area, and so I'm looking for a guide like Ethan to kind of show me the areas. And the Spokane is one of the really fast free stream rivers here filled with trout. Fly fishing is by far and away the most fun. I think it's the best way to fish, in fact, to tell you the truth.
So the flows are up a little bit, sitting at about 48,000. So we're gonna be fishing a mix of dry droppers, which is a big foam fly, and then down below we got a little nymph. We're gonna have a fun day out on the river catching the wild native red band trout. It's my most favorite fish on the planet. It's a beautiful, beautiful fish. Dark red lateral line, white tipped fins, dark spots on its back, a dark green on its back, and just meaner than heck. I mean, they're aggressive. I've been fishing since I was 3 and fly fishing since I was 9, and I've been guiding for 3 years now. It's the coolest opportunity to be able to grow up in an area like this and have that opportunity to just, whenever I want, pack up my stuff in my truck and go fish. This river is beautiful. The pines line the whole river. There's a little bit of housing and stuff, but I think it adds to the urbanness of it. And the water clarity is just perfect. It's super clear. You can see all the way down to the bottom most of the time. It's my favorite area to be in all of Spokane because there's a light rapid right there, and they get all excited going through the rapids, and then I say turn around. They look back up and they just get that in the background, the city of Spokane skyline, and it's beautiful.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Looks like a good fishing spot. All right, Legends Casino Sky Camp tonight, 75 degrees, and could be fishing out here. I see a boat in dock at Howard Amon. Nice night, still windy though. Gusty winds 25 miles an hour, and the temperatures though are pretty pleasant this evening. With the wind though, it makes it feel a little bit cooler, at least to me. Right now, wind speeds continue to blow pretty hard in the Yakima, Kittitas Valley, down towards Toppenish, Goldendale, Columbia River Gorge area. Gusty winds through the Columbia Basin from Hanford all the way into the Tri-Cities. And we'll continue to see these winds decreasing through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley first. We'll stay breezy in the Tri-Cities overnight. Lighter winds though as we start our day tomorrow around 8 for most of us. A light little breeze in the morning. Stays pretty pleasant, not too bad all day. A little windier there in the Kittitas Valley. As we get into Thursday, nice light winds through the area, but we will see those winds pick up through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Thursday afternoon will stay light breezy winds here in the Columbia Basin, the Columbia River Gorge. Of course, it's always windy there. Dalles again blowing around 21 miles an hour. Let's take a look at our weather pattern over the next couple of days. That system we had over the top of us moving out. This ridge of high pressure is going to move in and strengthen. It's going to bring us the warm, dry conditions and allow that heat dome to move up from the southwest. That'll start building. You'll start feeling those warm temperatures Thursday and Friday, and definitely by Saturday. Here's what that heat dome looks like. It was sitting down over Mexico. It's been making its way up and will continue to move on up as that ridge of high pressure builds. Here's what it looks like as far as average temperatures go. Yakima 78 degrees, climbing all the way up into the 90s by Saturday. We stay there into Sunday and Monday. Tri-Cities, our average for this time of year, 80. We'll feel that tomorrow around 81. Then we start climbing above the average, making its way all the way to 97, 17 or 18 degrees above the average temperature coming up this weekend. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla, also warm there. Things start to calm down a little bit, but again, we're going to be staying above our average temperatures for the next couple of days. Here's what those temperatures look like in Walla Walla. Not a bad night out there. A few clouds to deal with, but definitely could have a little meal outside tonight. Temperatures down to 63 by 9. Hermiston with a few clouds, a little overcast there tonight. Windy, and temperatures dropping down to 63 by 9 p.m. Still could get some yard work done. Tonight, we'll see temperatures through the area in the 40s and 50s, low to mid 40s in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, bumping up into the low 50s in the Columbia Basin and along the foothills of the Blues. For tomorrow, look for sunshine. Grab those shades. You're going to need them. We'll see temperatures, most of us hitting 80 or close to 80 all through the entire region. So we're looking good there. 7-day planning forecast. There you go. Lots of sunshine ahead with a few light clouds here and there, but that warm up, it's going to stick around. We've got the 90s all the way through Tuesday, beginning Friday in Yakima. Tri-Cities, we're going to get really hot. It looks like on Saturday, those 90s will persist all the way through Tuesday. The Walla Walla area will see temperatures in the 90s through the weekend and start to cool down gradually, but still close to 90 for the first part of the week. And in Hermiston, those temperatures way above the average there as well, staying in the 90s beginning Friday. So get ready for the heat wave. Make sure the AC's ready to go. Get prepared for that warm air. Get ready to hydrate and try to keep yourself safe out of those hot temperatures in the hottest part of the days. Still to come, I've got our viewer weather photo of the day. Austin, Alyssa.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Up next here at 6:30 tonight, protecting your children when it comes to social media.
Yeah, we're talking about what one state in the country is trying to do in an effort to regulate social media feeds for kids. Stay with us.
Should we take a look at? What do you think?
So here,
from design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
The story of a kinesiotherapist who rehabbed his golf game.
I love golf. I have always played golf.
Until he started having some mulligan-level foot pain.
Well, the golf game starts down with the feet, and if you don't have good support, you probably won't have a good golf swing.
So he got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
It made a world of difference.
Any advice for your fellow Lynxmen?
2 words, the Good Feet store. How many words is that?
Swing by for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
If you think a little change in dinner plans would bother Dee Dee,
Then you'd be wrong. Let's roll, guys. Good. Hey, split up.
yep, when it comes to dining out, Dee Dee knows how to roll. From all you can eat to the best burger this side of Mount Adams, Mexican food, pizza, or Asian fusion, it's always fine at Legends. Legends Casino Hotel, because fun is how we roll.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees. Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $300 off any tablet.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Gilday, owner of Gretchen in West Park. At Gretchen, you'll find the latest in contemporary women's fashion, big city styles, small town convenience, and customer service. Gretchen in West Park. Come see us today.
Cap K-View honors another woman in business.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Meet Apple Valley News Now viewer Ann Carlson of Hermiston.
We've really enjoyed your station. Apple Valley News Now has been able to cover some of the Hermiston events. Not a lot of spin on the news and good weather reporting.
Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything. From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Newscasts anytime with Apple Valley Plus on Roku, Apple Fire, and smart TVs.
Well, tonight it could be a landmark moment in protecting kids online.
Reporter Lionel Moyes says there are new pushes to change the rules when it comes to social media.
Lawmakers in New York are set to propose a first-of-its-kind law to regulate social media feeds for kids under 18. Multiple reports say the bill would ban social media companies from using algorithms to curate what minors see. Algorithms critics say can show violent and sexually explicit content.
They're dealing with the negative effects on mental health that is driven by social media and the addictive algorithms that bombard users, creating literally addictions.
The measure would instead force apps to show content in chronological order to users under 18. It would also ban apps from sending alerts to children between midnight and 6 a.m. unless their parents opt in, and it would prohibit selling their data.
We're saying enough is enough.
The proposal is likely to face legal challenges amid free speech concerns. Regulating social media companies has been at the forefront nationwide. The state of Utah just yesterday sued TikTok over what officials claim are virtual strip clubs. The lawsuit claims the app's TikTok Live feature leads to the sexual solicitation and exploitation of minors. Users are able to gift virtual currency to live streamers, which critics say could allow adults to engage with minors for illicit acts.
And what we have found is kids are very susceptible to performing those acts and to receiving gifts.
TikTok insists it has policies in place to protect children.
That was Lionel Moisey reporting. As for that proposal in New York, the first vote could come this week.
And, you know, it's always good to get off social media, get outdoors, maybe take a weather picture.
There you go. Yeah, and speaking of that, Stacy's got that right after this. Love that shot before we head to break from Yakima. Stay with us.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger? Guac? Santa Fe burger sauce. Burger. Jalapeno pepper. Burger. Cheese. Burger. Spicy cheese bacon. Guac. Cheese. Bacon.
Carl's Jr. El Diablo is back. Get a single for $5.99.
Hey, burger!
Get burger.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
I think I'm gonna go with a 9-iron.
I'd suggest a 7. No. Oh, did you know that if a bird picks up your ball, you gotta follow it? Oh, there it is. I think it's to the right.
Nah.
Is this it?
Nope, not it.
Can I be frank? At STCU, we're always here to advise and consult, even if you want to go at it your own way.
Let's see what you've got, Frank. I think we should talk.
STCU Business. Partner up.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
Why is my internet slow?
There's only 16 devices connected.
I'm so over this. My cable internet bill just increased again.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet. 25 times faster uploads. $65 less a month in cable. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
Give in to your devilish desires. Scorch your taste buds. It's Carl's Jr.'s El Diablo Burger.
I'm short on cash.
It's just $5.99.
Fine.
The Carl's Jr. El Diablo single, just $5.99.
Hey, burger!
Get burger.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back. We're bracing for the heat, but Stacey, it feels like a cool breath of fresh air. In this picture.
Yeah. Well, the wind's keeping us cool today, but yeah, the heat's on the way. Let's talk about the last few days, though. We've had that rain. We had a lot of rain, actually, and when you get rain, you get rainbows sometimes. So there you go. Rainbow view from Columbia Park. Thanks to our friend Raphael. Raphael, thanks for sharing your weather photo. If you'd like to have your weather photo on the air, take your smartphone and take a picture of that QR code on the right side of your screen. That'll take you right to our landing page, or just go to applevalleynewsnow.com, click on the weather tab, and that's how you get your photo on. Let's take a peek at tomorrow's daytime temperatures out the door. Looking good. It's going to be a beautiful morning. If you like to jog, run, or hike, tomorrow morning is your day. The winds are going to cooperate with you, and then we'll warm back up. Might get a little toasty there in the later afternoon, hitting 80 in the Tri-Cities, maybe a little bit above that, actually. All right, here's what your 7-day planning forecast looks like for Tri-Cities and Yakima. Again, very warm. Look at Saturday at 98 degrees. Holy moly, I don't know if I'm ready for 98 degrees. And then Walla Walla and Hermiston also hot. Hermiston but to 96 on Saturday. So again, get ready. The heat's on the way.
Stock up on the lemonade.
There you go.
Thanks, Stacey, and thanks so much for watching. You can always find the latest on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
We'll be back at 11, hoping your news is good news.
Good night.